amazing people. They are so nice.
Very intelligent people.
They tell you how it is. And I very much appreciated that about their culture.
People are all super nice.
They're the best English speakers in the world amongst people who have English as a second language. Most of them you'd think they were native speakers.
Virtually everyone under the age of probably 60 speaks fluent English.
They very much value their friends and their connections, and they do not want to mistake that or make any mistakes towards that person.
Once you get on their good side and they trust you enough, and they'll do anything for you.
People there are really, like I said, they're so nice.
The friendships are really important to each and every one of them.
They strongly value peace, nonviolence, and being very peaceful people.
They're just overall really cool people.
Outgoing, helpful.
It very rarely happened that anyone was rude to us.
Anytime I needed help with the language and I asked someone there, they'll immediately help me.
I haven't heard a story of anyone, ever getting spit on or, getting cursed out or anything like that happening with Norwegians. They're very polite. They're very smart people. They're very critical thinkers, I'd say, is probably the best way to describe them.
And one of the things I treasure most about going to Norway was the relationships that you make. Norwegians have that wall, and it's kind of hard to break down the wall. But once you break down that wall, there'll be your friend for life.
They seem to be more to themselves and very reserved, but because of that, they have a very high level of respect for one another. I do recall trying to make friends with some Norwegians, and at first it would generally be difficult, but once I finally got over that, those Norwegian friends became some of the most trustworthy and honest and loyal friends that I have, even to today.
They're very kind of, standoffish just a little bit, but it can be a very positive thing too. Like once you become friends with a Norwegian, they're the most open people in the world, and they're some of the most friendly people you can get out there too. For some odd reason, once you go out and once you hike, once you get into the mountains, they become the most open people in the world. They have a lot of strong family values. I think they value, just close family relationships and other things like that, just time spent with family and friends, a lot more than they value money and everything else.
They use their free time very wisely in spending it with friends and family and loved ones, where I typically see American personalities being the workaholics or focusing too much on this or that, but they tend to focus on those things that are most important to them. They typically celebrate Easter for a whole entire week. They have a week off of school and work to go to their hytte, which is their cabin up in the mountains, where they would go as a family and go skiing and hiking and enjoy the sun that had just come up after the long dark winter.
Christmas is a huge deal over there. Basically everything closes and stays closed. You just spend time with your family and eat and open presents, and it's considered this great time. They open the grocery stores one day in the middle of that week, so everyone has to go and get their food for the next couple days, and you have to stock up before and then stock up in that mid-week opening. But none of the stores are open, nothing's open.
For the most part, everything that I had to do, interactions with Norwegians, are very positive.